Alright guys, this is not the video I wanted to make, but let me tell you about my experience fishing with KBF. I was hoping to give you a video about how we won money, got paid quickly, had a good time. That's not what happened. I made a video earlier, about 2.5 hours ago, that was much more neutral, and I hope they get this sorted out, and more information has come in from about 3 or 4 different sources. I'm not going to disclose all that. That's not my information to give out. I just want to tell my story about what happened. Whoa, there's I'm sitting out here by a fire, so I might get popped with something. But I just want to tell my story about what happened, how it went down, and what's going on. So I was warned before the tournament by people, hey, they have a history of not paying. I basically said, well, hey, they've never done anything to me, I'm gonna give them a chance. So I gave them a chance. So pre-tournament, they also said, I'll move this over just a little bit. Pre-tournament, they also said there's no problem anymore. The person that caused the problem in the past no longer works for this company. Post-tournament, the team I was on got second. One of our guys also placed in the individual category. If I'm not being clear, this was the Ambassador Championship. It was held March 18th on Wheeler Lake and Gunnersville Lake, based out of Huntsville, Alabama, at KBF headquarters. So after the tournament, same thing. After the award ceremony, hey guys, all that stuff's behind us. We're turning over a new leaf. We're going to be good this year. We're going to have an awesome time. You know, everything's great. And I'm thinking, hey, my first KBF tournament, I won money. This is awesome. So Monday was 30 days after the tournament. Myself nor the 3 other guys on my team have got any money yet. We won, from the team side, we won almost $3,000, $2,900 and change. And then one of the guys on the team also won some money on the individual side, $400, $500, $600. I don't remember, but so we're owed round about $3,500 total as a team. So Monday I sent them an email, and I just very politely asked, you know, can you give us an update on the payouts? And I emailed it to Chad and to Jason with KBF. Chad has not replied. Jason replied and said that is on Chad and Christy. I emailed both Chad and Christy. I emailed it to them again. No reply. I'm on the KBF members group. You know, I'm on Facebook on the KBF members group, and another lady who works for the company pipes up and says, I'm the one in charge of payouts. If you have a question, ask me. So I emailed her yesterday late, last night, and then tagged her in the post and said, hey, I've got a, you know, we haven't got paid yet. Can you tell us something? She said everything's okay, everything's ready to go, and they're waiting on Chad and Christy. So my first take on this was, like, before I got some of this extra information, I also found out, like, there's some other people that haven't been paid. They're owed a lot more money than me and my team. Not my story to tell. Maybe they should do a video. Might not be a bad idea for them to do a video. But they weren't paid. You know, received that email back from her saying everything's good. We're not waiting on anything tournament-wise. we're just trying to, let the boss tell us when to send the money. Okay, cool, you're doing your job. So today's 33 days since the tournament. We haven't been paid. There's other people who are owed more money than us. They haven't been paid either. That's their story to tell. I hope they would sit down in front of a camera and do a video like this if they are owed money. I've tried, reaching out to Chad through email. I have also reached out through, kind of a friend of a friend deal. Reached out and asked, and that individual also is waiting on money from KBF, and is a personal friend with Chad Hoover, and has not been paid yet. That's his story to tell. I hope, if this is the story that everyone tells, we need to tell this to all of the kayaking world, and also to all of the city tourism boards, county tourism boards, state tourism boards. They need to know, hey, something's going on here. People are not getting their money, and what's going on with this guy is not honest. It's not upfront. It's a fishing tournament. So I've won some money in a couple other events. Obviously I'm a board director on a local tournament crew. Sometimes, we do it through PayPal. Sometimes you get your money before we leave the boat ramp or before we leave the meetup afterwards. Typically by Monday, if the tournament's on Saturday, by Monday you've got your money. Other events I've fished, by Monday I've got my money. The longest I've ever gone was 2 weeks. And there was actually a miscommunication there, and I had to send them some stuff, tax-related stuff that I had forgot to fill out. But, it's no, it's nothing personal. I don't want to drag somebody's name through the dirt. My earlier video was a lot more friendly, hope everything gets sorted out. This one's kind of like, hey, we need to do something about this because there's more people entering tournaments who are just not going to get paid, and it's bad for everybody. It's bad for kayak fishing. It's bad for tourism boards. It can't keep going on. So, like I say, I've at this point, I'm trying to reach out to him personally. When I made the video earlier, I even said I was going to sit on the video for a few days and hope that they got back with me. Right now, probably going to sit on it till tomorrow afternoon. Give them another business day, basically. Tomorrow's Friday. Give them Friday to reply. And if I don't get a reply, I'm going to post this. Not trying to run the guy's name down. Just, hey, fill your obligations. If you can't fill your obligations, let people know. It's, hey, maybe people will be lenient with you if you come to them hat in hand and say, I don't have the money. There's going to be a question about why don't you have the money, and it needs to be public enough that people are not going to continue to sign up for these events, that there's no prize, so this doesn't continue just to snowball further. Once again, it's not a personal attack. It's just, this is my story of what happened. Like I say, the situation has developed more. We're 33 days after the tournament. The situation's developed more in the last 2 hours, 2.5 hours, than the previous 33 days, and that's with roughly 4 or 5 emails sent to groups, just trying to get, an answer. I didn't want it to come to this. I wanted it to be, honestly, I wanted it to be like, we win our money, and Wednesday of the next week I get the money for the tournament. And I feel like that's reasonable. Kind of for an example, like a couple standards of this would be, me and a friend of mine fished a tournament here local called Bass Fest on Smith Lake, and we ended up in, I believe it was 7th place. So we took 7th, and I believe he had the money. He had the money by, if I can remember this right, like Wednesday of the next week, and that was including, like, he got the check on Monday. His wife took it to the bank on Tuesday, and he brought me the money on Wednesday. So 3 days was just like the interpersonal exchange there, you know, for me to get my half. That seems acceptable. Same thing, like I've heard Major League Fishing, Bass Fishing League tournaments, they take about a week. You win on Saturday, the next Friday you get paid. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. Our local tournaments, of course, it's not a lot of money typically. $500-600 is a big pot for one of our local tournaments. Typically $300, $250, $300 for first place is a decent tournament. And typically those guys are paid by Monday. So once again, this is not the video I wanted to make about the tournament, but it's the video I feel like needs to be made. So thanks for watching. If you watch this long, share this with somebody who kayak fishes. Share it with someone who might consider fishing KBF in the future. Give them a chance to at least pause and think about that before they do it. And honestly, I hope this gets sorted out. Like, I still hope it gets sorted out. I've gotten more information. None of it's my story to tell, but it doesn't sound like, if it does get sorted out, it's not going to be for months. But anyway, thanks for watching.